writing emails for raising venture capital. Now, if you guys are entrepreneurs, you probably will know that raising capital is basically you want to get money from other people to help you launch your business or expand your business, to continue your business. And there's a real art to writing emails when you're asking for money. Lots of consultants get paid a lot of money to teach organizations how to do this because it's not always easy. And particularly with venture capitals, with raising venture capital, you're often asking for a lot of money. $1 million, $10 million, $20 million, who knows? So you may have a very, a modest idea where you just need $1 or $2 million. Or you may have a huge idea where you want to raise a lot of money. So the important thing is sometimes we don't always know all of these people personally whose job it is to give out money to new businesses or businesses that want to expand. So how do you do this? So I'm going to look at this, we're going to look at this slide here called How to Write an Email to Raise Venture Capital. And I want to tell you that in the middle of the class, about halfway through, I'm going to ask you to write your own brief email. And we're going to practice how to do this. So what I want you to think about, and I'm going to just put a little new whiteboard here, what I want you to think about is, if you don't already have a company that you're looking to raise capital for, I want you to pretend that you do. So I want you to think about, and just jot this down, is what is the name of your company, real or imagined, how much you are trying to raise, okay, your product or your service, and your vision for the future of the company. That's a little bit different. It's one thing to say, I have company ABC, I want to raise $5 million. Our service is to provide logistics support for transcontinental African deliveries. Okay, that's great, that's your company, but what is your vision for the future of the company? What are you going to do with this $5 or $10 or $15 million that you're asking for? Why do you want it? Do you want to expand? Do you want to rebuild your infrastructure? Do you want to buy out the competition? What do you want the money for? So what is the vision of the future for your company? So I want you to think about that as I'm talking, because you're going to be writing an actual email to try to raise money. Again, you don't have to send it out. This is an exercise, but it'll give you some practice, and practice is the most important thing. Okay, so let's go back to this slide, how to write an email to raise venture capital. Now, in an ideal world, if everything was perfect, you would have a warm introduction to a venture capital partner. For example, your friend raised money from this company and they're going to introduce you. Or maybe it's someone that you came across socially, or maybe it's someone that you met at a convention or a conference or a trade fair, right? So there's some kind of connection. You already have their card. You know somebody who knows somebody. Okay, that's ideal. But most of the time, the world isn't ideal, right? It just is what it is, and you're out there trying to raise money. So you're left really trying to find venture capital by sending a cold email, meaning no introduction, no connection, nothing. Now, listen, doing that is not a complete waste of time, right? It's not a complete waste of time. Because in fact, about half of venture capital firms actually do publish their email address online. They don't mind getting emails with proposals. It saves them from doing work. They never know what's out there, right? So about half of them do. Others don't, and then, you know, just leave them alone because there are a lot of VC firms out there. So it can work, right? It really can work, and it does work. Still, it's hard, right? It's not easy. So there are two rules to writing powerful emails that get results. Rule number one, keep it simple. This, no. This, yeah. Keep it simple. If you can't explain it simply, there's probably a problem with your business plan, right? Rule two, don't make mistakes. Spelling, punctuation, very important. But even more important is how you present your idea.